Yeshiva University has been at the forefront supporting Israel and condemning and combating anti-Semitism across university campuses, and perhaps more importantly, has educated and inspired our students to be leaders of tomorrow. All of this has been led and exemplified by the work of our president. In a decisive move after October 7th, President Berman created a landmark coalition of university presidents who signed on to standing with Israel against terrorism, the terrorism perpetrated by Hamas. And all throughout the year, President Berman has advocated moral clarity in both public and private settings, in the media, and in the halls of power throughout the United States. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great honor to invite our president, Rabbi Dr. Ari Berman, to join me at the podium at this time. Today we have the honor of presenting a special award in recognition to a heroic leader of the United States of America, a tireless supporter of Israel, the Jewish people, and Yeshiva University. To present Senator Fetterman for the Presidential Medal for Global Leadership, please join me in welcoming Mr. Mitch Julius, Yeshiva University trustee. Joining in the presentation are Ms. Janet Hod and Mr. Henry Rosenberg, members of the Board of Trustees.
President Berman, it is my great privilege to be with you today to present the Honorable United States Senator John Fetterman, an outstanding friend and supporter of Yeshiva University, for the Presidential Medallion for Global Leadership.
Senator John Fetterman. You are a man of great moral courage and unstinting moral clarity. You are the leader this country needs at this inflection point in Jewish history and in American history. Senator, I look up to you. I think I can say pretty confidently that we all look up to you. But not just for your physical stature, but for your moral bearing. When pro-Hamas protesters gather, you do not hurry, keep your head down, and avoid the controversy. You carry the Israeli flag and you wave it proudly. You are a living symbol of the values America holds dear: freedom against tyranny, unwavering support of our allies, and a firm commitment to safeguard democracy against those who seek its destruction. Senator Fetterman, you understand that there are moments that demand more from us, and you rise to this challenge every single day. Your commitment to justice is woven into the unseen fabric of your daily work. In the quiet sanctuary of your office, the faces of the hostages paper the walls, bearing silent witness to our obligation to pursue their freedom. You make sure that no one who enters can forget them, and no one can ignore the human toll of Hamas terror. These faces are manifestations of commitments that transcend rhetoric and politics. They show us that for you, support for Israel isn't a stance to be adopted or discarded based on shifting political winds, but it's a sacred duty, a moral compass that guides us through the storms of uncertainty and doubt. In a time when so many are content to mouth the words of justice while shrinking from its demands, your actions are a beacon in the night. They call us to a higher standard, a higher purpose. That is the constant of your career, a commitment to do the right thing regardless of whether it's popular. You've done it as a teacher, as a mayor, as a lieutenant governor, and now as senator. And since October 7th, that commitment has led you to become perhaps the single greatest friend on Capitol Hill to the state of Israel, the Jewish people, and to all people of good conscience. Like all of us, you saw the footage of Hamas terrorists invading Israel and inflicting horrors upon innocent people. But while others in positions of leadership waded in the murky waters of moral equivalence, you, Senator, saw the situation with the clarity of a prophet and the resolve of a warrior. You know that there can be no neutrality, no middle ground between good and evil, and that to stand idly by in the face of such malevolence is to be complicit in its triumph. And so you did what you always have done. You spoke out, you stood up, you acted. And that's why today we are so deeply proud to stand with you. William Penn founded Pennsylvania to be a haven of religious freedom. He wanted members of all faiths to be free to worship as they pleased. Right is right even if everyone is against it, Penn said. And wrong is wrong even if everyone is for it. Once again today, a great man from Pennsylvania offers us all the moral clarity and wise leadership that this country so badly needs at this moment. As the flagship Jewish university representing the Jewish people and all citizens of good conscience throughout the world, Senator, we are deeply grateful to you. Yeshiva University's Presidential Medallion for Global Leadership was established in the spirit of 18th century Anglo-Irish statesman and philosopher Edmund Burke's wise reflection that when bad men combine, the good must associate, else they will fall one by one. Today, Senator John Fetterman, we welcome you into our covenant of conscience, an alliance in service of our highest ideals. It is now my privilege to confer upon you the Presidential Medallion of Global Leadership. May God bless you, Senator. May the Lord protect you and continue to grant you the strength and wisdom to serve as a clarion call of virtue and justice in a world that's in such need of your voice and leadership. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating Senator John Fetterman. Can I hug you? Thank you. Thank you.
I have to raise these. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for this incredible honor. I mean, it's an honor true. It's an honor to be with you all here today and to be included and be a small part in this incredible celebration. And I salute all of you for this huge accomplishment. on this very special day at this very, very special university. Honestly, I was truly humbled and blown away when I was invited. And then I did some research, and then I discovered that last year's awardee, he helped invent Iron Dome. And I don't belong in that company. I truly don't. I really don't. I'm just a senator with a big mouth that happens to be committed to standing with Israel. And my voice and my office will stand with Israel. While I was putting together my speech, and I started to reflect the way probably all of you do, and I was reflecting, and it's like, where's my last graduation? And that was literally a quarter century ago, 25 years ago. And I was graduating from Harvard University. But today, I have been profoundly disappointed the way Harvard's inability to stand up for the Jewish community after October 7th. And for me personally, I do not fundamentally believe that it's right for me to wear this today. Of course, we cannot ignore the somber context of today. In fact, on my wrist, I'm wearing the wristband from the Nova Music Festival. It was given to me by a family member from someone that was taken hostage. They met in my office. If you look at it and you read, there it was, October 7th, 2023. It's a constant reminder of the horrors of that day. The Jewish community everywhere deserves our support, and I promise you will always have mine. And I will not stop speaking out against until every last hostage is brought back home now. And one of my very most proud moments as a United States Senator was voting for billions of aid for Israel with no conditions to allow Israel to push back that kind of singular evil force. But joy can coexist with tragedy. And today, we can never forget, today is a day of celebration for all of you and all of these families here today. Just like you, my heart is with all the hostages and their families, and for all of the victims of October 7th. My heart is also with Israeli soldiers defending their country. And I actually grieve for all the innocent Palestinian children and women that Hamas is responsible for taking. But my heart is also with you here right now and for all of your families, celebrating the incredible achievements and your very, very bright future. Two things are true at the same time. We feel the weight of October 7th here today, but it is also a beautiful day. Your families are here. You have the rest of your lives ahead of you. This is a big accomplishment, and you have so much to celebrate. Thank you again for allowing me to be a part of this, for this honor, and my heartfelt congratulations to all of the graduates and all the families here today. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.